All right, quick overview of how to Bufferapp retweets. Okay, let me start my screen share. All right, here we have Twitter. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to add retweets to the queue. We do not want to retweet right now. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down and find a good, let's go to the home tab. My internet is very slow right now. Just take a second. All right. And all right, I'll retweet this top one. All right, we're going to click retweet, but I don't. What should happen is a screen should pop up. It's going to be a light box that's going to have a square in the middle. And here's the retweet, but do not click retweet. What I want you to do is click buffer retweet. And what that does is it opens another box. Do not let it go to the wrong account. Turn those off. Flipped lifestyle needs to be turned off. Click just the Coach XO Twitter. Okay? And then add to queue. Don't hit retweet. Okay? Add to queue. This will close. Don't hit this again. Go ahead and close it after you've added to queue. All right, so remember what this says. Let's talk to Jets. Make sure to follow Ron Pickett and read his work on thefootballeducator.com. That was just a random retweet. Now, you'll go to Bufferapp, and I'm going to show you what it does. That did not retweet to my Twitter account right then. What it did is it added it to the Bufferapp schedule at the very bottom. So that retweet will not go out for a few days, and whenever whenever it gets to it in the schedule, because Bufferapp doesn't do anything live. That's a schedule for whatever I set up to release content. But I want to show you this here where it went. So I want you to Bufferapp the retweets. I don't want you to retweet them live, because if you hit retweet, that goes out immediately. What we want to do is put this in the Bufferapp schedule. Once I get down to the bottom, okay, here's all those posts that you made. And don't go back and delete all these. You don't have to do that. We'll just start at it whenever we get to the end. There are a lot of tweets in this feed. All right, there's the Bufferapp. There it is. That's what we just buffered. That is not scheduled to go out for, and I put another one in here too. That is not scheduled to go out for days and days and days from now. But we added it to the queue. That's what I want you to do. I do not want you to hit retweet. I want you to buffer the retweet. And now you can just add a post. Like you can say, let's close these two and put coaches. You can just put one of those posts in. Coaching football 101. CoachXO.com. And now I'm going to add this to queue. And I just added a post with a link, just like you're doing from my spreadsheet. But what's going to happen is that's going to go in the queue right after that retweet. So now I have retweets and articles in my scheduled posts. That way they roll out, people see that they've been retweeted, they look at my stuff, and maybe they retweet me, or they talk to my stuff and engage in my news feed, and it makes everything work a lot better. All right, there's the retweet that we made. I'll scroll down, there's the post. So basically, what I want you to do is I just want you to take that spreadsheet that I sent you with all those posts on it, and I want you to set it up just like this. Make a link, put one post in, two posts in, three posts, and go back to Twitter and buffer a retweet. Don't retweet it. Put it in the queue next. So at 10 a.m. this one goes. At 11 a.m. this one goes. At 11 o'clock this one goes. But then, this one goes out later on at a different time. Okay, so make sure that you're putting these in the buffer. Don't just retweet them. All right. Let me know if you have any questions.